Hey, this is Ted Flett of Golden Skate, and I'm excited to be joined by Keegan Messing of Canada, probably the most likable figure skater there is. Fair to say? You have a lot of fans. You're an awfully likable, friendly guy on the ice. Is that genuine? Do you get nervous? You don't seem to be. You seem to be pretty cool.
I'm really nervous backstage, but once I get in front of the crowd, once it's like I'm out there, it's like, and the music starts, it all just washes away, and it's like, it's just me and the crowd, and I just get to perform, and it's just fantastic.
Right. So Keegan, I want to quickly look back at last season and tell me about qualifying for the Grand Prix final. You qualified for the Grand Prix final. The year prior, of course, was the Olympic season, Canada's gold medal winning team. Many of those skaters retired or took the season off. A lot of pressure and expectation on your shoulders as that lone Canadian sort of soldier at the event. Can you talk about how that felt?
That was actually a little rough. Honestly, I definitely felt the pressure. I was the lone Canadian skater at a Grand Prix final in Canada, and so I was super stoked that we got one of us were able to qualify, because including me, we had 3 disciplines where we had first alternates in all the disciplines, except for ladies, I think. So it was like men's, pairs, and dance. We were all first alternates going, and I was the lucky one who was able to
slide in there.
Be able to slide in and do it. And so I did feel quite a bit of pressure going into that one, and I went out. I didn't skate as strongly as I wanted to skate, but it was the end of the season. It was the longest not preseason, but it was the longest early season that I've ever had.
Sure.
But now this year, I kind of know what to expect. I'm really hoping to qualify for it again, and it just really keep the outlook strong.
Canadian Nationals was expected to be your crowning moment. When you reflect back now, how does that help you to prepare for this year's national championship?
I would actually want to approach it the same way. I was very well prepared for nationals last year. I was skating quite a few clean long programs with quad Lutz, 2 quad toes, 2 triple axles. I was skating very strongly, and I just think I really just had an off day the day of the long program. I actually just recently rewatched the video, and it was just I fought for every single element out there, and it's like it just seemed like I was a little off the day of, and it's just such a precision sport that it doesn't take much, to separate a good day from a bad day. And I'm really happy for my friend Nam. He was able to pull it through and be crowned national champion once again. And honestly, this year I can't wait for the battle to continue.
Right. Excellent. When you look forward to this season, tell me about your programs and what you're skating to.
All right, so my short program, I am skating to Perfect by Ed Sheeran. And fun fact, my wife and I used Perfect.
New wife.
Well, my wife.
Yes, new wife.
Oh,
just got married this summer, right?
Yeah.
So congratulations. Carry on. So
so like new wife. I've only been married once.
New marriage. Like everything. It's exciting. It's new. Yeah.
And so my wife and I used Perfect Duet as our first dance song. So this song is very special to me, and this program has just been growing and growing since I've got it, and it's such a beautiful piece of music, and it really touches me, and I really can't wait to be able to see it evolve throughout the year and to use it. It is a very new style for me to use on the ice, and so there's that, but I gotta say, the little bit that I've competed it's like the first time I've never, it's almost hard to say, but it's like the first time I've never felt alone out on the ice. It was something special to be able to skate and perform to this song. So,
what made you choose it for your wedding song as well?
So it was always kind of in the back of both Lane and my head to use Perfect Duet as our wedding song, and then my choreographer, Lance Vipon, he was like, "Hey Keegan, I really want you to skate to this song for next year." I was like, "Oh, I love this song." And then Lane was like, "Yeah, we're not using that for our wedding song anymore." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "No, we gotta use it. So I really want to use it." So we were able to talk it out and use it. And I actually used a little bit of the background in figure skating to I cut a lot of music in figure skating for like all my show programs and such. And so, yeah, I cut the song up, made it shorter. Yeah, I didn't want to sit there dancing for like just two-stepping for 4.5 minutes. But just the way the song's dynamic was, I did shorten to like 3.5 minutes, but the dance went so well. It was such an incredible dance. Like, we tried to practice a little bit before it, and the only thing we could really do was just sway, sidestep it, and we're like, we don't know how to actually dance better to this. Because when we dance, we always dance to like much faster songs, and we kind of swing each other around, and we have a lot of fun. And we were, the day of, it just flowed right into everything. It was just like the swings, the twirls, everything just happened so perfectly, and we messed up, we laughed at ourselves, and and then we would start dancing again. It was just a wonderful, wonderful time.
Excellent. Sounds like a really profound choice to make. Can you talk about your long program music as well?
Yes, so the long program is November Rain by Guns N' Roses.
Okay.
Another style I have never attempted to skate before. So we skated at North York, and we saw how it kind of looked in front of a crowd. We see that it has a lot of potential. My choreographer and I spent the last week and a half working all the choreography, and really, I'm starting to really understand how to portray this new style of skating, and I'm really excited to see how this one grows throughout the year.
And talk about your elements. I mean, the quad Lutz was something that you struggled with a little bit last year, but certainly incorporated in the program and had some success with. Is that still in the repertoire?
That is still in the works. It is a very difficult jump. I am struggling with a little bit of my body getting old, and it's trying to battle an aging body with still pushing technical elements, and still trying to, I want to say, battle the youngsters coming up and pushing us to throw bigger and harder tricks to really just stay competitive with them. And so I still feel young at heart. I still want to give everything my all. So really, I just have to take my time and really just give everything my all.
I recall on this issue of sort of more mature skaters, Megan Duhamel and Eric Radford once shared towards the end of their career that they don't repeatedly do throw quad after throw quad after throw quad after throw quad. They make sure they still have the muscle memory there, and then they don't keep reattempting it, and then of course do lots of massage and physiotherapy at the ice. Is that the same kind of approach that you're taking?
Yes, it really is. I have been skating for 24 years now, which is like longer than half these kids have been alive. And so I have been able to figure out my body. I've been figured out a style, and my coach and I have been together for 21 years now too. So we've really been able to grow together as a team and to understand how my particular body works. And so we don't go out there and just pound and pound and pound and pound, because that's just how you get hurt. At least at my age.
Right, sure.
But we go out there and we listen to my body. We go out there with the intent to push and push and push, and to do parts and to do these jumps together. But once it gets to a certain point, we start backing off on the jumps, and we still push the cardio, and we still push the other things, because we know we can do the jumps. I've been doing these at least the quad toes and the triple axels for quite a few years now. We know we can do them. We're very confident with how I can perform them. So it's just to, it's really the quad Lutz is the one. And it's like, back home, I land it quite often. But it's kind of been like every time I go to a competition, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to see you back home, bye.
Right.
And so it seems like it evades me a little bit at competition. I did land it once last year at the Grand Prix final, and I'm just hoping to reel that sucker in a little bit more.
Right, excellent. Well, best of luck in that work, and we look forward to the battle at Canadians and beyond.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be a good one. Thanks so much for chatting with us today.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Thanks, Keegan.